have chosen wise.
All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day. Whenever you're watching this, I appreciate you watching it. Thanks for clicking on the Gary's Grails link. Today, I just needed to show something off. I don't normally do preview videos of things that I've pre-ordered, but I thought this thing is definitely worth a closer look. And I am talking about the Hot Toys Deadpool and Wolverine version of Wolverine, the Hugh Jackman Wolverine in the upcoming movie, which comes out in just about a month. I got my tickets last week for opening day, so can't wait. Let me know in the comments how you guys going to see it opening day. Of course, you're going to see it. We're all going to see it. Who are we kidding? But how many of us are going to buy this figure? I don't even know. I've talked to people and seen videos of other folks who aren't even Hot Toys collectors who this figure looks so good, they're going to probably pull a trigger on it and put in a pre-order. And I suggest if you're in the least bit interested, you do so, because I'm sure this is going to sell out, probably the deluxe version at least. So without further ado, let's take a look at what I'm talking about here. Let me get a little on-screen thing happening. So here it is. Now, I'm going to start off with the regular version, the collector's version. Here he is in the new costume, the classic red and blue. This has kind of got an Astonishing X-Men sort of vibe. But there it's the helmet. We've only seen the helmet in photographs. We saw it briefly at the end. Remember that scene when he opened the briefcase on the plane and Wolverine? We saw a version of it. I don't think it was quite like this, but pretty close. But here it is. This is the Wolverine. Let me show you guys some other pics of it basically first. Again, Hot Toys, fully articulated. You can get this thing into some classic Wolverine-esque poses. Look at this thing here with the claws crossed on his chest. Here's a little dynamic pose. I'm sure they've used, whatever you call it, to blur out the dynamic stand, because he's not just hovering there on his toe. But look at this picture right here. Look at this. Come on. Now, they are going with the seamless arms, this, which you can see. They've done a great job with sculpting the musculature, and even that one crazy vein that Hugh has going up his arms. You can see that. We'll get in a little closer in a couple other photos here. But this is the basic version. So what you get with the basic version is, well, I'll show you everything right here. You get him. He's got the helmet on. There's no unmasked portrait with the basic. This is what you get. This is the figure. This is what he looks like. Here's that pose again. I'm going to show you the, here we go. So this is everything that comes with the basic. You get the figure. You get 3 interchangeable mouth plates. So they unplug and plug back in to get 3 different expressions. The base, removable claws. You do get some sets of hands, and that's it, right? But the kicker for this thing, let me get to the, is the deluxe version, because that's where this thing really, and it's just some different poses. Look at the poses you can get this thing into. Even in a static museum pose, it's going to look great. It's protected as privates. Okay, here is, there we go. There's a close-up of the face plates. So you can see on the left, you've got just a barely kind of static, middle, slightly angered, and on the right, he's in full berserker mode. But I mean, it does look great. It does look great. But what we really want to see, what I want to see, is the deluxe version. So let me click out of this and click back here to deluxe. All right. And here is what you get with the deluxe version. Well, actually, I want to show you this first. Look at this. Look at this head sculpt. Are you kidding me? That, I mean, is that Hugh Jackman? Yeah, it sure as hell is. It's sculpted hair, which is fine. You know, they always have a tough time trying to figure out that iconic Wolverine. You know, if they did his hair that way, the way it really looks in the comics, right behind those fins, it would look silly. A couple of the movies has looked a little bit borderline messed up. I thought in the Wolverine that it looked the best, the one who was in Japan. I thought that hair, they didn't really do it too much. It was just kind of accented, hinted a little bit, but this looks good. And look at this. I mean, look at the face sculpt. Look at that. Look, again, this is also going to have, this is a deluxe version. So you get the masked head as well, the interchangeable face plates, and then this Hugh Jackman portrait, which just makes the whole thing. I mean, look, now they've got the head down, also has separate moving eyes. So you can pull something off the back of the head and move the eyes for different different expressions. And that's just pissed off Hugh Jackman. Look at these. Some of the same poses, but again, it's almost like having a different figure with the unmasked head, right? Look. Doesn't come out till next year. I ordered mine, excuse me, through Sideshow. The deluxe version was $340, and you can finance through Sideshow. You can make multiple, I think it's 6 payments I'm set up for. You put down a non-refundable deposit. I think it was $39, and then it's like $51 a month. You can pay it off as soon as you want to, and then all you do is pay for shipping when it ships out. Which I've used Sideshow for a bunch of hot toys in the past. Let's just keep look. See here, static museum pose, but that thing just looks fantastic. Look. Now they put the mask on him. The other difference is with the deluxe, you get the option of, you see in these other photos, he's got the sleeves, right? He's got the sleeves on. You can also do it sleeveless. So it's got the option of the sleeveless arms. And here we go. We see the seamless arms, no joints, no elbow joints. We'll see if they use like a Phison body, what the material is. Usually, it's been my experience that with these kind of figures, you can get usually 2 or 3 clicks. These are a ratchet inside there. Maybe 1 or 2 is not too bad without putting too much stress on that joint. You see that crease there on the right arm. Over time, that could be a problem, but look, I mean, look at that. So you can go with the sleeveless. You still got the cool shoulder pads, which are removable as well. You can show it with just like the ripped. Look at that. That's right off the comic cover, and I can't think of the issue number. Some of you guys out there, my comic aficionados, can tell me. But here's all the accessories with the deluxe version. Of course, you get the figure, you get the unmasked portrait, you get the optional sleeves. You do get also battle damage chest piece and gauntlets. So you see the bullet holes, and there's some knife scratch marks on the gauntlets. So you can have make Hugh look like Logan look like he's been in a bit of a scruff. Now the claws are removable. My only concern is hopefully they'll be metal claws, and over time when you plug them into the gloves, hopefully they won't become loose. I'm hoping it's a really tight squeeze. I may be tempted to glue them in after a while. I don't think this is a figure I'm ever going to sell, but that's just something to look out for. And once we get it in hand, we'll know better. Look at the boots. I mean, the detailing from head to toe is just spot on. There's the base with the Deadpool logo with the Wolverine slash, which is 3 slashes. Deadpool 3. See what they did there? I just can't wait. Again, kudos to Hot Toys for really stepping up their game. I don't think there's a better head sculpt. This easily, well, it won't come out till 2025, but we're buying it in 2024. Easily figure of the year so far this year. And that includes the Pattinson Batman, which scored really, really high on a lot of, and mine included, top lists for Hot Toys. They are really, really, when they get it right, they get it right. Hot Toys still need to work on the materials they're giving us in a lot of these outfits so that you can put them in dynamic poses without creasing or tearing over time. I'd like to see more leather in certain things instead of that faux leather that deteriorates over time. So a few things they could still work on. It's just, but this one right here, it seems to hit on all 6 cylinders, I think. So let me know in the comments what you think. Are you going to pre-order this? Is it something you would consider even if you're not a Hot Toys collector? I'm over the moon with it. I can't wait to get it in. It's going to be a long year waiting for it to arrive. I should have my Batman 89 coming in hopefully in the next few weeks. I think right behind that is the Hono Toys Also, Wolverine from the comics. That'll go with my Rogue and Gambit over there, an Iceman statue. I've also got the what else is on it? Cad Bane. It should be arriving next week. I think he's shipped from Japan, and he's en route. I think he was in California the day before yesterday. So I think I'll have that by Tuesday, Wednesday of this week. This is June 15th as we speak, as I film. And then beyond that, I've got, what else? Magneto, Hono Toys Magneto on order, and the Return of the Jedi Han Solo, and the Batfleck 2.0, the new release Batman v Superman Batfleck. I sold my original one, and this new one looks a lot better. A lot of improvements to the cape and the pose, the sculpture, the likeness of Affleck. So a lot of hot toys on the road, on the road coming in. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments. You gonna get this figure? I am. I already pulled the trigger. Let me know what you say, what you think, and I appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to all Gary's Grails content. And remember, guys, your Grails are out there. Go find them.
I give it a 10. A 10.